Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we're here with episode number 31 of the Ironman series, a series in which of course I am just trying my best not to die. Currently at 1917 total level, stats are looking pretty good. Most importantly, last episode I was able to finish off Dragon Slayer 2, so that was a pretty terrifying quest that I got out of the way. This episode, looking to take on Vorkath. My bank value currently is 155 mil, just to show you I have a good bit of stuff in there. One of the goals this episode is going to be to get the Avenge assembler from Vorkath, so hopefully 50 kills there. This could be a very quick episode if that goes poorly, but the way I'm going to start it off, I need to do some of the elf quest. I'm going to do a bit more than just what I need to do to get to Zora, but primarily to get to Zora. I need Zora for the anti-venoms. They'll be really useful for me whenever I go to Vorkath, and I'll need the anti-venoms against Zora anyway, so kind of a nice spot to be, and I want to do a lot of the elf quest line now to try to get to Song of the Elves and really start to round out this quest cape goal. So to get started, we got Regicide, blue arrow pointing that way, in about an hour to an hour and a half of pain. Also forgot to add, I could technically also fish my scales, which I might do, just because, you know, I don't want to die at Zora for any unnecessary reasons. So, yeah, probably just gonna fish the scales and save Zora for later, get baited. And this is the end of Roving Elves. Gonna go ahead and grab myself a crystal bow. Chat's telling me apparently it's good for Monkey Madness 2 and also for some diaries. So happy to add that on over. Can buy the shield whenever I'm feeling up to it. But pretty happy for that to be done. Not excited to go on to Morning's End Part 1 right now. I don't believe there's anything else I have to do, so on to doing the terrible puzzles. I can't wait. Forgot to add a couple things. Also now have access to another elf city over here in Liletta. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I say it. I usually just don't say it. So that's the life hack right there. Beyond that as well, up to 250 quest points. So a little milestone there as well. And that is the end of Morning's End Part 1. Doesn't unlock too much for me. Like I said, happy to have the city unlocked. And then beyond that, Song of the Elves is eventually the goal. And I still have to do Morning's End Part 2. So the really bad puzzles are ahead of me. That was just not a fun quest, but happy to have it done. Doing a little bit of gem mining in hopes to have enough bolts to go and get 50 kills at Vorkath. If need be, I'm going to try to get the Vorkath head. So been getting some rubies for that. 81 mining right there. Doesn't get me anything in particular, but another level up there and closing in on, I guess, 2k total overall. Kind of crazy thinking I'm getting that close already, but excited to go try Vorkath, and obviously if I get shot by a flying fireball, then you guys will hear about it very shortly. So looking forward to that. Pretty scared. Hopefully the internet's intact. It's been pretty good lately, but the servers have been a little iffy, so we'll see how the servers are looking. I've never really thought about how I would handle an internet-based death. Like, I mean, internally I would feel the need to just go on and play until I actually die. But I don't know. It just depends how I feel in the moment, I guess. Gotta wait until that time comes. I'll stop talking about sad things, and hopefully we can come back here soon with a Vorkath head. I've never really done this before in a main account, but you get cooking XP for cutting these. So 85 right there off of that. Can now cook wild pies and create an infernal harpoon if the stars were to align and I get those according drops. But for now, just going to probably stack up a little bit of Zora skills here. Enough for all the potions I'm going to need for these anti-venoms. I didn't like the Vorkath kill during the quest when I was kind of just struggling to constantly drink anti-poison. It's just one extra thing I don't want to focus on. Just talked to one of my friends that's also a hardcore Ironman fellow, by the way, but we were talking about how it's just been kind of laggy. I got a real bad spike whenever I was gearing up to go do Vorkath, and I was kind of asking other people in the clan chat if they had a world that was not laggy, and a lot of people are saying it's been pretty bad. So I've been feeling that a lot this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go ahead and do Vorkath. I mean, I'd like to try, but I don't want to die due to just getting one hit while I'm lagging. So I'm going to wait until I feel like there's a stable day that I could do this, and then we'll go from there. During the downtime, decided to go ahead and get my Piscarillia's favor up, so just got up to 100% right there. Wanted to get my Piscarillia's favor up so that I could unlock the Xeric's Heart teleport. However, I still have to get Lovakenge up to 100 for that. And then on top of that, 100 Piscarillia's favor also allows me to fish from the angler little area over here. One thing you'll notice, quite a lot of bots. Quite a lot of them. All level 30. Like, oh my goodness. You wonder why food prices are so cheap. I mean, just take a peek over there. But yeah, it would be nice for me to be able to get a lot of anglers. Over healing on a hardcore is definitely ideal, so I'll start AFK in there a little bit. But for right now, Lovakenge favor up to 100. As far as I understand, there is a safe spot if you have other accounts that you can kind of wedge yourself in. Never utilized it. We'll see about that. And I'm hoping, because that sounds like a good time. So I managed to work out this safe spot with the spider. I mean, essentially it's really easy. You just have to attack the spider with some sort of mage baseball that won't kill him. I used Confuse. He came over and tried to attack me, and then you just run him on into the spot. As long as you're standing here and he's standing there, none of these things can get you. I've always kind of heard of safe spots here back in the day, but I felt like whenever I'd look them up, they were just kind of patched and whatnot. So happy to see that this one works. Hopefully you guys can utilize it, because Lovaken's favor is the worst. So, I mean, to have this, it is a very nice ability. Near the end of my Lovaken's favor, a lot of pain, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears went into this, but happy to nearly have it done. And would you look at that, 100% locked on in there. I think now all I have to do is talk to the guy at the heart of Karen, so I should be good to do that and end off this little mini quest. Had to talk to a couple other people to get it going, but ultimately this is going to be the end of Architectural Alliance. Not sure exactly what they're doing here to this statue. Oh, never mind. Okay. She was just throwing books at it. I was confused. I think that's the end of Architectural Alliance, though. Ooh, I get a little XP lamp. Wasn't ready for that. But can now teleport to the Jagex heart with the Jagex talisman, so pretty pumped about that. Happy to have the favor done, looking real nice, and I'm not sure how much XP I'll get from this, but it's all going into Herblore, so 10k. Might take a peek at some of the diaries, because there are a couple that I wanted to kind of get a little closer towards. I've been getting a lot of skills up lately, so I can actually do a bit more. Probably give those a peek. Actually ended up deciding that if Jagex isn't going to let me have my fun at Vorkath, I'm going to just move on over swiftly to Monkey Madness 2 and maybe some Demonic Gorillas if Slayer tasks are abiding. But first, before I go ahead and get on with some of these boss fights, figured I may as well make a Tentacle Whip, because I've never done this before. But a little bit of extra DPS for a boss fight can't help. So nice little new whip, looking pretty good. Got another tentacle in the bank and 3 more whips, so I'm not really worried. Excited to knock this quest out, and I thought that there actually wasn't a quest helper plugin for this, but there is. Neve just got killed. I'm scared. There's the Elliot. Let's go get it before I go bank. It's dust. Baited. I get to keep it though? I can bank that, right? Almost done with Monkey Madness 2 right now, going through the Glough safe spot right now. And, I mean, it's been pretty easy. Basically, you just run back and forth in and out of his kind of area of attack, and it's worked pretty well. Didn't have to eat too much. Honestly, the demonic gorillas that I had to kill at the same time were a little bit more frightening, so happy to have this quest completed for the most part. I might have to go back and talk to the people back at the Tree Gnome Stronghold, but that is the hardest part of it done. I guess, kinda, I don't know. The the maze part, running through the docks and getting those explosives set up actually was the worst part for me. That was just terrible. The first time I ever did it on my main account, I did it with like no flaws at all, and this time easily kicked off the docks like 10 times plus. It was terrible. There we go. Monkey Madness 2 done. 4 quest points, 25k Slayer, 20k Agility, 15k Thieving and Hunter, and Crash Site Caverns access. I can now go get Zenites. Also, during the quest, I realized I can now go catch Maniacal Monkeys, which is AFK Hunter XP, and there's nothing I'm more excited about than that. So, I mean, just ready to go all around. Gonna have to also mine a bunch of sandstone now, because I need to now get my crafting up a good bit. So yeah, a +5 boost is doable, and I mean, you know, got to get all the way up to 98, so quite a lot I need there. So sandstone's going to be in the near future, but for now, happy to have that. And the next Slayer task that I have up is Lizardmen, so I'm going to now go work on the Karen Hard Diaries to kind of get that Slayer Helm unlocked with that. So ready to go. And this might be the end of Tale of the Righteous. We will find out. This should allow me to get the last little piece of this memoir that I need. There we go, 1 quest point, 8k coins, a favor certificate that is useless now because I have full favor anyways, but most importantly, I can now throw that last little piece on in there and teleport to all of these different places, and that'll be the final part that I need for the Karen Hard Diaries. So very happy about that, and that is the end of the medium, and I have the easy, medium, and hard done. So I can now teleport over there. I have a lot of the teleport access that I need around Karen, which is really nice, and I can kind of top this on off with some XP lamps as well. The main thing from the Karen Diary that I was going for is going to be the Slayer Helm bonus that I get. It can now work as a Shazian Helm, so I can get that Slayer Helm bonus whenever I'm doing Lizardmen tasks. The lamps are going to go mostly into Herblore. There's going... that hurts. That hurts. Gonna have to throw the bigger lamp here on rune crafting because I just needed to go ahead and get that level up to 59 and, halfway to 60s. Can now receive 2 cosmic runes per rune essence, so we'll gladly take that and throw the last little bit onto Herblore 7.5k, and that is going to be where we round out this episode. As far as the total level, up to 1921, not too much progress in that regard, but as far as the quest points, up to 259, so we are just rolling on through here, trying to knock out as many as we can, and the bank value in total is still lingering around 150 mil, but next episode, I have demonics on the way, some more lizard men that I can kill pretty easily, an Ava's assembler potentially if the servers are being kind to me, we'll see, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to tell me, let me know in a comment down below. Anything you want to see from me in the series, would love to hear it. And on top of that, if you want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. And with that said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.